Hey everybody, this is Kevin Shriver from Your Pet Business Now. Hope you all are doing very well, and thanks as always for watching. I wanted to put together a quick video talking about a subject that I am planning to expand on in some more videos, and it's going to also depend on your feedback, your likes and comments and shares on this video. But I wanted to talk about a subject that I think could go deeper. I want to get your feedback first, and this is the topic of getting reviews for your business on social media. I have gotten a number of questions recently from individuals who have been interested, or at least they've been aware that they need to expand their social media presence. They look at their Facebook page, their Yelp page, their Google business page, and they just say, man, if I could have 5 more reviews on each of these pages, or if I could raise my rating from, whatever to a 5, or, get rid of these, a couple low star ratings that I have in my business, that I could be better positioned, I could get more people, I could get more clients and get more business. And the fact is, we live in an age, you all know this, that we rely on the internet and we rely from the feedback that people give on businesses. Before the internet, you would go, if you were looking for a Chinese restaurant, and you would go open up the phone book, Yellow Pages, and you would go find Chinese restaurant, and you would find the restaurant that was either had the biggest ad, and that became the restaurant that you went to, either unless you knew about a restaurant. Then the internet came along, and now what you could do is you could use Google, and you could get and find the Chinese restaurant that was closest to you. So you could say, whoa, I didn't know this one existed. This now is the closest to me. Well, then social reviews started coming in. And what happened then is not only would you find the closest place, but you could see what other people have said about the restaurant. And if you had the closest place, again, with Yellow Pages and just the beginning of the internet, you could find the closest place. Well, guess what? Now people would say 1 out of 2 stars, people were terrible, the restaurant was messy. And another person says the same thing, and you go down, there's 3 reviews. Guess what? You are skipping that restaurant. The food wasn't hot enough, whatever. The atmosphere wasn't friendly. There, I saw a roach across in the bathroom. I'm making this up, but you get my point. You will read that review and you will instantly cross off that business, and you'll go down to the next one. It may be 3 miles farther than that other location was. But because of the reviews from people you don't even know, they may not even be true, you trust that now, we value that, and you will lose it. So that business that had those low reviews, that Chinese restaurant that was closest to you and should be getting your business, is not getting any business at all. And they're losing people that aren't even checking out their place because of what other people are saying. That's the power of these social reviews. You need to make sure that you are improving your social profile. And the technical term is social proof. People want to have social proof and know exactly what they are buying. It helps from other people. Testimonials is the other word that is used before social proof. The phrase social proof came around. So what I want to talk about here is the process that I use in my business currently to get lots of reviews, and I get a lot of 5-star reviews. You have to actually provide good value to the marketplace, but then I want to talk a little bit about my process, and I'm going to explain this at a very high level so you'll be able to figure it out. But I want you to understand the things that go through my mind on how to get reviews. You can also use this to work on getting referrals as well. And actually, I'm taking this process from a good friend of mine and a mentor. His name is Bill Cates, C-A-T-E-S. I'm going to link to his book, but he has a couple books, and he is a specialist on asking for referrals, and asking for referrals in a manner that builds the relationship, allows somebody to, and also allows the person asking for referrals to safely and effectively go into the referral conversation. Because as you know, a lot of us, we get scared when we want to ask somebody for a review or referrals. I don't know if I should do that or not. So I'm going to put a link down below for a couple of Bill's books on Amazon. You can order it and check it out, but Bill Cates is the resource and the individual in my life who helped me understand this concept a lot better in my other businesses that I ran before I started my pet business. I'm imparting some of this wisdom to you and hopefully helping you become more, basically help this for your business. So let's jump into it here a little bit. So the process that Bill has taught me, and the process that I use when working and coaching with individuals, is this concept of VIPS. And all this means, this is just an acronym for remembering the process. But the first thing you want to do when you're talking to clients before you ask for a review, and let's be frank about this. You could just go up to everybody and say, you should do this, you could do this. You could just send an email out to your whole email list or text somebody and say, could you write a review for my business? You could, right? Could you write a review for my business? You could. You won't get a great response from that. At least in my experience, it doesn't work. So what you want to do, and it's not just about getting a 5-star rating with no information. What people value and what future clients want to see is the actual experience of what they have experienced and what they've gathered from working with you. Because it's about people's experiences that are most valuable, not just the facts or, see people saying, yep, they're good. We want people to be able to explain how you have helped them solve their problems. And so this VIPS system helps you clarify that. So the first thing you're going to be doing is you're going to be talking and asking people about the value that they have received from working with you. And so you could start this conversation by saying to people, hey, you know what? I wanted to ask you, and this is kind of a check-in conversation. You could be saying this to clients when you finished working with them, or after you've delivered the service to them. You say, you know what? I'd like to see if I could pick your brain for a second. I'm just curious, checking in on some of the work that we've done. How have you felt about the work that we've done and the results that we've gotten for you? And ask that to people, and they will say, you're asking for the value, because I talk about this all the time. You need to make sure you're giving value to the marketplace. If you're not getting value, if they're like, it's okay, it really wasn't that exciting, you need to know that, because you need to make sure you're getting value. But if they say, oh my gosh, I'm so happy you asked that, it's been the best thing since we've worked together, just absolutely, absolutely amazing. You've been super nice, you've been on time, you've been very thoughtful in helping me solve the problems. I really, really appreciate it. Boom, that moment of them giving that value to you with their emotion is the key. And then you can shift this to talk about asking them an important question. And they say, great, I appreciate you saying that about, how we helped you with A, B, and C. I wanted to ask you an important question. And then you can do this by asking, this is a transition to then asking permission. You can say this, I'm trying to work on building my social media presence and getting testimonials from happy clients. You had just mentioned that you are very happy with the work that we've done because we helped you with this, this, and this. Would you be able to write a review for our business about your experience? Because it would be very helpful for me. Again, you are asking them for help because you've been able to help them, and because you have helped them, they will be able and interested to help you. And then most people, and you're asking them, would you be interested, would you be able to write a review for us on a social media? They may say, it's not really going to happen, but they may say, I don't have the internet, or I don't write reviews. People don't really say that. They'll say, yeah, I'd be happy to. I'll do that later. And what you can do is you can leave it right there and say, oh my gosh, thank you so much. That would really help. And you can go on your way. A lot of times if you leave it like that hanging, I think it's only about, 1 out of 10 times that somebody will actually write will write a review. So you can either follow up with them again, like as you finish the conversation. But what I like to do is then follow up to help them build it in. And this is where you suggest you can say, I will send you an email with some links to the Facebook page or the Yelp page for you to write a review. I'll do that for you later tonight, or I'll do that when I leave here, when I get back on my phone in the car. So you suggest and you send it to them. You say, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts and experiences and working with us. Here are the links that we suggested. I really, really appreciate it. It really, really helps out our business. So you're very, very grateful for, again, receiving the feedback, receiving the value, because this could be a whole process in itself just to help you understand the value that you're putting out into the marketplace. And then this can become something that you can use as some marketing material. But because you put that out and you start this conversation, you'll get them in the mindset, and then you make a suggestion to them as to where to go, or that you will send them a link, you'll start getting more reviews. And frankly, for a lot of you, you need to get more social reviews. You have none, or you have the 1 star from the one person who never used your business, or you forgot to call them back because you were in a busy time period in your year or day or week or whatever. Well, guess what? You can wipe out that 1 star review by having 10 5-star reviews. I know all of you do 5-star work. You would not be watching this video if you do not put out 5-star work. So I know you have the ability to do it. You need to make sure you tap into that, get some testimonials from individuals, and get them out on the marketplace so people can see them, because that is one of the best ways to grow your business. So the VIPS system, as I mentioned, is a great way. The VIPS is just using these letters, VIPS, to help you remember when you are talking with individuals. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, or experiences about this video and about using this process, please let me know. If you want me to go deeper on this, let me know. As I mentioned, I am thinking about going deeper and actually presenting another series on this inside of the mastermind group, as well as in my coaching programs and the online video courses. So let me know what you think. I always appreciate the feedback, and thank you so much for watching. This is Kevin Shriver from Your Pet Business Now. Have a great rest of the day.